let's make another ornament together. So this time a plastic medallion again, and I painted it twice with white paint, let it dry between each layer. Then I chose this baseball image, baseball picture, since it was a custom ornament and my customer wanted this image on a Christmas ornament. So I took it out with water pen, then I tear it up in few places, then I applied a little bit of decoupage glue onto the ornament itself, then I place the image and seal it with more decoupage glue. And then I saw a wrinkle is forming, so I cut more deeper into the rice paper itself and went ahead and seal it all the way around, and then I let it dry before starting to painting it. And here are the paints I used to paint the ornament. I am very sorry you see a shadow on the ornament. No, the ornament is not gray. I painted it in white beige paint with some blending going deeper into the ornament rice paper itself for better blending. I also applied a little bit of shadow around the image itself with little bit of paint and water and small brush. And as usual, all materials I use will be listed in description box below. With a small brush, little bit of water and paint, I applied dots on my ornament as well, and then I let it all dry before continuing working on my ornament. So my ornament is dry, and now I applied my glitter decoupage glue onto the ornament, and I let the whole thing dry, of course, before starting to seal my ornament. And for this I use pouring glaze. Of course you can use varnish as well, and I applied 4 to 5 layers of it for nice shine of the ornament. The other side of the ornament I decorated with clay and some molds and stencils. So firstly I roll out some air drying clay, then I applied the stencil on it, and then I applied a little bit of pressure to get the image of the stencil onto my clay, and then I glued it all with express glue from Pentart onto my ornament, making sure I am a little bit careful so I don't ruin my image upon applying it onto the ornament. And then I just took off any excess of the clay so it will fit on my one side of the ornament. The sides of my ornament I also decorated with some other mold, and again everything was glued with express glue from Pentart onto my ornament. Since I was asked to add 23 on my ornament, I did that as well. I did it on the image side of my ornament. I just put 23 on there and 23 on the back of my ornament, and then I try to make a baseball ball to decorate my ornament as well. After everything was glued, I let it dry, and after it was dry, it was time to paint my clay part of the ornament. Again, I used acrylic paints for this, and firstly I painted it all with brown paint, and I took any excess of the paint with wet towel. Same thing on my baseballs. I just painted them with beige paint and some red paint as well, so the thread will be visible on my baseball decorations. After my paints were dry, it was time to seal it, and for this I use matte varnish. Of course, you can use glossy one as well. And after applying it all the way around my clay part, I let it dry as well before continuing working some more on my ornament. Then with some 3D glue pen and some metallic flakes, I did some more decor on my ornament. So firstly I applied the 3D glue pen on my ornament and I let it dry. This glue needs to dry until it becomes transparent, and then you can add some metallic flakes onto it and it will stick there where the glue was. And of course then you can apply the flakes and clean it with soft brush. And to add some ribbon, and here it is, my baseball player picture Christmas ornament. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please do subscribe to my channel. Please do give me a nice comment or a thumbs up. Until next time, bye.